This rivalry between Spider-Man 2 and Starfield is one of the most bizarre gaming rivalries I've seen in a while. Like, yeah, PlayStation exclusive versus Xbox exclusive, but like they're completely different kinds of games appealing to completely different audiences on obviously different platforms. Like, the rivalry begins and ends with the fact that they're coming out in the year 2023, and like the eagerness with which people are comparing them is getting kind of obnoxious. But with the release of Starfield in just a few weeks, people have been yelling extra loud about how much it sucks compared to Spider-Man 2, and it's getting really, really desperate. Like, I'm sure you've also seen the slew of tweets that have been going around that claim nobody's talking about Starfield. Oh, there's no one talking about this game. What? How'd that happen? It's like Alex said, with the number of people saying Starfield is dead and there's no one talking about Starfield, Microsoft doesn't even have to market it. You're doing the marketing for them. It's so weird. I mean, Dreamcast guy just posted a whole video about how nobody's talking about Starfield, irony alert. Unleashed says, this is absolute insanity, my goodness. Spider-Man 2 keeps dominating in views and popularity, meanwhile the hype is dead for Starfield. J-Dub, I smell a Starfield delay incoming. No marketing, advertisements, massive tweets, hype, previews, etc. Sick Ranches, where is the hype for this? Seems nobody is talking about it. At Xbox Tiers 360, Starfield hype already came and went. Literally no one is talking about it anymore. All I hear is calls for Spider-Man 2. Like, I hate to break it to you guys. If you're this eager to convince people that no one is talking about a certain thing, you're kind of just screaming to the world that people are indeed talking about the certain thing. As of August 3rd, Starfield is in the top 10 on Steam charts, and it recently overtook Apex Legends, which is a huge deal because Apex is one of the biggest games on this platform. And if you exclude free-to-play items, Starfield is now in the top 5 Steam games. In before, but it's number 6 in that screenshot. Obviously, I'm not counting the Steam Deck as a game. But also, let's be real, it's not like Starfield isn't going to overtake Rust and Modern Warfare Black Cell in a matter of weeks, if not days, if not by the time you watch this video. But the real main event of this video started here, and I'm sure that if you've spent any time on gaming Twitter, you've either seen screenshots from what I'm about to show you or references to what I'm about to show you. So on August 2nd, the Black Viking tweeted out, a lot of talk about Starfield marketing. I used Google Trends to see the overall interest of Starfield blue and Spider-Man 2 red. Looks like Starfield doesn't need the marketing some of y'all think it needs. And this tweet completely annihilated the composure that PlayStation Twitter still had left. Now, before anyone says anything, I'm going to point out a couple things that you could criticize about this Google Trend search that Black Viking did. Granted, my criticisms are not the criticisms that PlayStation Twitter started screaming at him, but all in due time, dear viewer. So looking at this, Spider-Man 2 is hyphenated, and obviously not everyone who searches for this game is going to hyphenate it. It also seems that he is searching for a specific thing and not just the term Spider-Man 2. Now, does that discredit the evidence here that there is a lot of search engine traffic for Starfield? Absolutely not. And just to further solidify the overall point and the whole thesis of how this started, I did my own Google Trend search here. Here's Starfield versus Spider-Man 2 without the hyphen, just as search phrases. Here it is with the hyphen, and here it is with just one word. So like, obviously, the way you type these things and the way you put it into Google makes a difference, but the lines that you're looking at are rather consistent. Lots of people talking about Starfield, lots of people talking about Spider-Man 2. They're two AAA games with lots of hype around them, and oh my god, can you guys just stop fucking complaining about everything and play your goddamn fucking video games? Also, if you search Starfield by itself, apparently Alaska is driving the hype train right now. Fucking go team. But the point Black Viking was getting at with this initial post here is that despite everyone on Twitter going on and on about how Starfield has no hype and it's already dead, it's obviously not true. It's almost like Twitter isn't real life. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. But this initial tweet has been seen over 250,000 times in less than 48 hours at the time that I'm taking these screenshots. And I'm just going to go through some of my favorite responses and quote tweets because this simple demonstration of Google Trends completely destroyed a lot of people. Because apparently a lot of people have already convinced themselves that Starfield is dead, Xbox is dead, PlayStation is God, and nobody is allowed to think anything other than what they think. Because this is the internet. Don't you love the internet? What did you edit? Here is worldwide past 90 days. Good golly gosh, Black Viking is just such a fucking liar with pants of molten magma. What could possibly have been edited here? This is absolute evidence that Starfield is dead on arrival. Wait a minute. 1. Google Trends thinks the term Spider-Man 2 is referring to the 2004 game. 2. Google Trends does not have any data on Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for some reason. 3. If you look at the trends for the first game, you can see how little traction Starfield is getting. And then as part of your evidence here, you submit this screenshot that shows the first Insomniac Spider-Man game getting more search attention than Starfield in the late 2010s, because yeah, obviously. And then the closer you get to today, the more Starfield takes over, because yeah, obviously. So, genuinely, what were you trying to prove here? And yes, it is true that you can't specifically put Insomniac's Spider-Man 2 or Marvel's Spider-Man 2 into Google Trends, not sure why, but taking that as a cue to compare Starfield to an entirely different Spider-Man game? You're getting a little desperate. The Red Dragon chimes in with, if this is the game you want to play, red is Spider-Man, blue is Starfield, laughing crying emoji, and a Google Trends screenshot of his own, and good golly, it looks like Starfield is just completely dead compared to Spider-Man, but let's just full screen this little thing you attached, and oh, that's awkward. You're telling me the total searches for the most popular superhero in the world, that's a higher number than the total searches for an upcoming M-rated RPG? Oh my god, that's so crazy, bro. That means Starfield is dead and you should kill yourself if you're excited for it. Holy shit. Xbots. Why ponies compare YouTube videos of Spider-Man versus Starfield? Also Xbots looks at Google Trends of both games. See, this is one of my favorite internet things. You see this all over the internet. So PlayStation guys start saying Spider-Man 2 killed Starfield because of the YouTube views on each trailer. So then Xbox guys present the Google Trends to show that there is interest in Starfield, and then the PlayStation guys are like, bro, why do you care so much? Like, what the fuck did you want? You literally started this argument to engage with the Xbox guys, but then you're mad when the Xbox guys engage with you. Like, genuinely, what did you think was gonna happen? Tiny Flying Drills 2 says, because the proper search term is Spider-Man 2, Lamau, with as one word without the hyphen. Yeah, again, here's my screenshot when I searched exactly what you said the correct term was. It really doesn't matter how you want to search the two games. Starfield stays consistent over time while Spider-Man 2 hype comes in waves. That's no matter how you search Spider-Man 2 in Google Trends, that's the consistent thing here. Oh my god, I'm comparing Google search trends. This is so fucking stupid. Why are we here? Why are we here just to suffer? Spider-Man is a household name and the most popular comic book character on the planet. Yes, Microsoft needs to advertise Starfield more. We don't even have much real gameplay to look at. But what does the existence of a Spider-Man video game have to do with Microsoft's marketing strategy? Like, this comparison is so dumb. One's a superhero game, and the other is an M-rated Bethesda RPG that's not even coming to the same console as the superhero game. Like, if these two games weren't coming out during the same time span, you wouldn't even think about comparing them, you know? Also, did you really just say we don't have much real Starfield gameplay? Because we have, like, a lot of Starfield gameplay. Genuinely, what are you on about right now? Look at this genius using an incorrect query in an attempt to play Captain Save-A-Ho for the Xbox marketing team. What an intelligent rebuttal of the data, nicely done. The damage control for this console is an embarrassment, and why you get treated like third piece of trash. What an intelligent rebuttal of the data, nicely done. LMFAO, bots out here making up graphs to make themselves feel better about Starflop. YouTube brief, tell the real tale, make as many graphs as you like, we'll all see the sales clown emoji. So, you already know Spider-Man 2 will outsell Starfield, you're already calling it Starflop despite the pre-order numbers. And you're so confident about your way of thinking that when someone presents you with a graph that suggests otherwise, you say the graph is made up. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. This is fucking pathetic. Like, just play the fucking games you want to play. This is exhausting. Oh my god. Toodles.